What's good, everybody? It's saying God Grisby. Today, I'm gonna show you guys some kettlebell workouts I do. The first one I'm gonna show you guys is called Umbach squats. Well, it's what I call it. I seen the dude in the movie Umbach. If you guys know what that is, I seen some dude in the movie doing them with something they had in the village in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So I just basically started doing what he was doing, but just replaced it with kettlebells. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get some light kettlebells that you can hold out in front of you, and you're gonna hold them out in front of you, straight in front of you, and do squats. You know what I'm saying? That workout's good for your shoulders, your back. It's gonna help you with your posture, help you keep yourself more straight up when you squat. Um, Also helps you find your balance more. When I do them, I find that it makes my feet feel more planted. But yeah, the more sets you do, the harder it gets because you have to hold those straight out in front of you. Um, Before I started doing all this kettlebell workouts, I did a bunch of cleans and deadlifts, so I'm already a little tired. So right here, you're gonna see me put one of the kettlebells down and just do it with one kettlebell. But I did 4 rounds of those, and in between rounds, I just did lateral overhead raises like a military press style with the kettlebells. Um, I did 4 rounds of those, 4 rounds for like 45 seconds or so. I didn't do nothing too long since this was the second half of my workout. As you can see right there, I'm already getting a little tired out from doing just this one workout. Lateral raises are good for your shoulders, your lats. It's going to burn a lot of fat around your shoulders and on your back. So that's why I was just doing those. And then right there, you can see me doing it with one kettlebell. I'm still getting a little tired. Yeah, see, look, I'm getting tired right there. I had to take a break. But after that, I took a break, and then I did some, as you can see, I'm doing some lunges right there. Uh, I really was focusing on getting a stretch in my calf because I got little legs. You know what I'm saying? My legs don't look that big right there. So I'm trying to focus on my calves more. So I'm trying to make sure when I squat down, my knees go over the the tip of my toe. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy, but if you're doing it right, you can feel the stretch in your calf. In between the rounds of lunges, I just did jump squats right there. You see, I was just doing them. That's good for toning up your leg muscles, getting them a real good pump. Uh, when I first started doing legs again, that's something I was doing, and it really helped my legs start to grow. Just how active I was getting my legs. So I kind of like doing those now. Also, you can see I'm doing it with a weighted vest. Obviously, you don't have to do it with the weighted vest, but you know, it's always good to push yourself. So I added the weighted vest this time. But I don't know if you guys just saw when I was doing my lunges right there, when I was going down, you can see the flex in my calf. So I'm trying to, like I was talking about earlier, trying to focus on my calves more. So that's what I was doing right there. Back into some more jump squats. This whole half of this workout was harder than I thought it was going to be because I was just like, oh, I didn't go too crazy with a bunch of lifts, but then come to realize I'm still just doing a bunch of full body lifts. So I'm just getting tired quick. After those rounds, as you can see, I'm just doing squats into lateral raises, just adding different motions, doing different motions, keeping the body guessing what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? Helps it burn fat and adjust to situations faster. In between these rounds, as you can see, I'm just doing stationary squats. I don't know what you want to call them. I'm going to call them stationary squats, pause squats, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go down, hold it. I held it for 15 seconds. 15 seconds pause. And I'm not sure how long my actual rounds were. But yeah, as you can see here, just squatting and pressing overhead. I'm turning my elbows and stuff like that in and out just to get my forearms more activated, my shoulders more activated, all that. because I don't do a bunch of forearm workouts. I don't know a bunch of forearm workouts. Doing curls and stuff gets your forearms activated and stuff, but I don't know any like specific targeted forearm workouts besides like wrist curls or whatever you want to call them. After I finish my kettlebell lifts and all that stuff, jump rope for 15 minutes, just cool down, you know what I'm saying, keep moving and whatnot. Also, it helps me feel light on my feet, building up the lactic acid in my legs and my shoulders, my backs and stuff. Helps with soreness. You know, you're not going to be not completely sore or uncompletely sore, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be sore regardless, but doing this helps with that problem. I just try and keep moving, you know, I pick up the pace, slow down, pick it up, slow down, pick it up, trying not to stay in one rhythm not too long or one spot, not try to stay on one cadence, you know, bouncing around, trying to stay light on my feet. Uh, Jump rope is good for burning fat on your shoulders, your back. It's also a good forearm workout. When I first started jump roping, probably like a minute into it or something, my forearms and my back up by my shoulders, you know, like the back of my shoulders and all that would be burning like crazy. I'd be like, man, there's no way I could do this for 10 minutes. But I push through. The longer you jump rope for 10 minutes or however long you jump rope for, the easier it gets, obviously, with like most things. But yeah. Also, when I mess up jump roping, I don't just stop completely. I try and get right back into it, take a deep breath or whatever, and then get right back into it. After my jump rope work, I just got some bag work in. I wasn't going too crazy. I wasn't hitting too hard. You know, just another thing where I was trying to stay active. I did this for 10 minutes. As you can see, I'm throwing kicks in there just to keep my hips loose, my hip flexors and whatnot. Also, because I like to do MMA, so just practicing kicks on the heavy bag. Like I said, nothing too crazy. Just trying to stay active, working on getting my kicks up and get my foot back down as fast as possible so I can get back in the stance. As you can see, I'm just practicing my kicks right here. After my 10 minutes of jump roping, I did 1 minute rounds of just throwing straight jabs. You know what I'm saying? Just nonstop jab, jab, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, back and forth for a whole minute. And then I either took like a 30-second break or I took a minute break. But as you can see, I'm really not resting. I'm just throwing less jabs, you know, catching my breath, but still making sure I work in those situations where you're tired in a fight and you want to move, but you don't want to throw punches because you're tired. You know what I'm saying? This is an exercise that will help being tired and still just throwing that jab out there. After I did my 4 rounds of that, I did one of my ab workouts with a light kettlebell. You don't have to deal with the kettlebell, but I do it because I've been doing it for a while, so I have the strength in my stomach. What you're gonna do is lay on your back and go across your body with your arm and your foot, and then touch your toe. You know what I'm saying? As you can see here, I'm not the best at explaining what I'm doing for this workout, but just going up, touching my toes, not trying to use my whole body, raise my whole body up. As you can also see, I'm keeping the one leg I'm not raising up. I'm trying to keep it like 6 inches off the ground. Sometimes it's hard. It just moves up and down by itself, but that helps with my hips and stuff. You know, my hip movement, my hip flexors and stuff helps me feel loose and all that good stuff. After I go back and forth, as you can see here, I'm just going raising both legs up, my arms up, and then trying to touch my toes. These are really good ab workouts, really good core ab workouts. It's probably one of my favorite ab workouts that I started doing, actually raising my leg all the way up. Here's a different angle of that workout. You can see I'm going crisscross from one side to the other with my feet and all that. But after that, that was my workout. and I got out the gym. So you guys can do the same and keep working out. But always remember, peace, love.